Yo guys, welcome to this video. This is about ally traffic and partner traffic, people you can partner with and crush it. Okay, so there are people, I'm sure you can agree, that are out there and they have audiences. They've got audiences who know, like, and trust them. This is hot traffic that basically you could take advantage of. So if you think about this like this, there are people who have built audiences just on podcasts and people just on YouTube, just on Instagram, etc. Okay, there's people who just built an audience just with paid traffic and have an email list. Okay, so when you know this, what you want to do is you want to figure out in your niche these people who have these lists or have these audience bases. Okay, it's called distribution channels. Where what makes someone, for example, on Shark Tank. If you've ever seen Shark Tank, it's a very good show. What makes a lot of times those sharks actually invest in a business or a product that someone presents to them, they know that they can plug it into their distribution channel and get a bunch of sales for that product very quickly. Okay, so these investors have distribution channels, which is a very, very valuable thing, and it cannot go underrated at all. Okay, like it's like the key to big money, and it's a massive income stream you can leverage. Okay, so when you guys are marketing and wanting traffic, you can make influxes of money if you do this the right way. You can either create a no-brainer offer for one of these, you could call them influencers or someone with a distribution channel. You can basically create such a no-brainer for them to work with you. It's crazy. And I'll explain how to do that in a second. Or you can go ahead and you can pay them to basically shout you out or to work with you and collab. Because if you're associated to them and their audience sees that, they're going to go transition over as well and follow you too. Okay, so you want to figure out like 100 people. I'm talking 100 creators on different platforms too. And if you want to be on podcast, you really should find people on podcast and that are in your niche and go ahead and basically collab with them, either pay them or work with them and create a no-brainer for them where it's worth their time, big time. It needs to be very much so worth their time, especially if you have a smaller following than them. You're gonna basically definitely offer your following and basically shout them out. Then you're also going to talk about them and make the collab about them. And then you're probably gonna give them some value, okay? And you can give a trade. You can give them your time, your effort. You can give free consulting if you have a skill set in consulting of some sort. You can offer in the future to pay them, but that's not like a crazy no-brainer because some people just are like, oh, I don't trust that, okay? So that doesn't work as well. The most effective by far is you gotta work with people too, below you. There's no reason why you shouldn't, it's fine. And when you have a collaborative mindset for success, you get far, really, really far. Because those who are very see everything with a scarcity mindset, they don't get far, okay? And people don't like working with scarcity mindset people because they're not sharing. And sharing is caring, baby, I'm telling you. So there's this thing called Find Your Dream 100. It's kind of similar to this, where you find other creators in your space and you just give value until eventually you get on their show as well and you give value to the audience and you pitch something or you get them to follow you as well. It's all about giving value to these people you want to work with and be allies with, okay? This is a powerful way to get traffic, and I mean influxes, okay? For example, there was this one creator, damn, I forgot his name, but he's this creator, and he basically lost his show. He lost his podcast. He was kicked off the show. And instead of maybe being all sad, maybe he was sad, instead of being all sad, what he did was he went and started his own shows. So he was on a show with a bunch of other people and they kicked him off, and he did have a following in a way still, but he didn't have a following outside of that podcast. And so what he did was he started to work his way kind of into the podcasting world again with his own brand and everything like that. So he started doing a podcast. And he knew other people in his space and he did collabs with them and went on their show, gave value. People followed him over on his podcast as well. He also started to run ads on other people's podcasts, okay, in between breaks and stuff. He would have his ad and people would go ahead and go follow him who are interested. And he was able to instantly, essentially, be able to get back his income stream of podcasting, since that was his show, and he was able to make money by getting traffic like that. Okay, so you can get an influx of sales if you do collabs like this with a Dream 100. I call them allies. So if you work with allies, you can literally have them all work with you, and in a big launch, you can give them literally percentage of sales, and you all do a big launch together for a product, and you guys can make a huge spike of income. Okay, that's super effective. And you'll notice when you make a lot of money, big money can be made over time, of course. Okay, it can be a consistent income. Or you'll notice that huge spikes of income are very powerful, and you can make a lot of money very fast with a huge spike of income. Okay, so your income could monthly go like this. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Or if you want, you can always have a consistent income stream, and it's definitely going to fluctuate as an entrepreneur every day. But there are ways to be consistent and always get basically the same result every single day, predictably. Okay. There's things like YouTube AdSense, like every day, basically it's the same thing, but it slowly increases over time, the more content you put out. There's things like paid ads. You can consistently get the same-ish ROI, like in between like a number of, let's say you're getting 3x ROI and 4x ROI. One day it could be 3, one day it could be 4, kind of fluctuates, and it's consistent every day. And it can be more depending on how much budget you put into your ad set, and it could be way more money. And so that's what I want to leave you guys with right there is, find those allies out there, reach out to them, give value to them consistently, not asking for anything in return. By default, we as humans want to, it triggers reciprocity in us. We want to give back to those who give to us. And so by default, these people you want to be allies with, that you find, you give value to them, and eventually it pays off big time. And this is like a totally free approach in a way, okay? So you could do paid. There's no problem with that because you can make an ROI no matter what, because you know how to make money. Making money in marketing is as simple as having a lot of great offers, okay, that are converting, that give value. Having upsells is key too. And then, having a lifeblood of your business of something recurring where people are buying every single month. And then, of course, have something high ticket, okay? So you can spend money on ads, and a lot of money because only one person needs to buy a high ticket thing and you make money, but a lot of people buy low ticket, a lot of people buy mid ticket, like it's crazy. So, everything's profitable. And then when you do a launch once a month or once a week or something, you can crush it, okay? And a launch can be like a discount. A launch can be like literally it could be even like a $1 thing, okay? But it's always better numbers when you have something pretty high ticket to sell everyone, because it's like, look at the math. Let's say 500 buyers or whatever. We'll assume you're not at a huge follower base yet. Let's say 500 people buy a $500 thing, okay? I believe that's either 250,000 or 25,000. One or the other. I think it's 255,000. I hate throwing out numbers like that, but I think I'm accurate on that. And anyway, and that's basically it. Like, collaborate with others, have a collaborative mindset, work with them, give value to them, and you're going to reap the rewards. I will see you guys later. Peace out.